This is very, very exciting, guys. Rayan Cherki has gone live on French TV, confirmed that he wants to play for Manchester City. This is absolutely crazy. He's confirmed that he's basically promised himself to Manchester City, and it looks like it's going to happen. This is honestly stunningly exciting. Oh, what a player we've got. Did you see what he's just done for France against Spain? He changed that game around. It ended up 5-4 to Spain, but they were 5-1 down when he came on. This is ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So there's lots of news tonight. So there's lots of news about the potential transfer and how it's going. This is really exciting. Before I do that, obviously I want to say, please download OneFootball. There'll be a link in the description below. There'll be a link in the pinned comment on this. OneFootball is amazing. It's brilliant. It's where I actually got some of the breaking news once again. Please help support the channel. Download OneFootball. Millions of people use it. It's one of the best apps in the market. You get all your Manchester City transfer news. You get all your news from across the world of football. Get all the stats information that you need. It's absolutely free to download. All you got to do is click it, download it, and follow your favourite sides, be it international, be it club, domestic. Follow all the competitions. Of course, all the Club World Cup stuff will be there as well. Help support me on the channel as well. It's absolutely brilliant. So what are you waiting for? An essential part of any football fans' repertoire is OneFootball. So download it right now. I mean, get all your stats about ait-nouri, the man who's taken La Liga and Europa League by storm, and now he's just made his debut. And I'm reading about his debut now. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. So good, man. So good. What a player. What a player. What a day. Download OneFootball and get involved with it. Look, God, there's just so much going on, guys. So much going on. So you've got to download it. I'm just reading now all the stuff going on. Loads, absolutely loads. Fabrizio Romano as well has said City have an agreement. Yeah, it's getting done. So this is the quote, basically. I'll find the quotes for you. The actual quotes, I'll go over to him. Cherki, first of all, I need to show you what he's just done. I can't actually show you the stuff on screen because I'll get taken down. But 27 minutes, one goal. The goal was absurd. The ball, he touches the ball up into the air, then volleys it first time into the far corner of his left foot. Ridiculous. The assist as well, dinks inside, curls it to the back post to De Bruyne. Beautiful assist. 95% pass accuracy, 4 accurate long balls, 3 chances created, 3 passes to final third, 1 shot on target. Absurdly good. Like ridiculous. Like astonishingly good. Like once in a lifetime level good. Like I could not believe just how good his cameo was for France tonight. Like mercurial stuff. A young De Bruyne-esque. I'm not, in terms of like ability, natural ability. I'm not exaggerating. Like a generational level ability. Like just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Jay said he reminds me of Ronaldinho. Yeah, it's like a young Hazard, a young Ronaldinho, De Bruyne level talent. Ridiculous, man. Like honestly, majestically talented. So he's come out and said this on TV. Yes, it's getting done, but you already know my answer. Everybody knows. But there's still a game to play. Now you have to enjoy and give everything. But after it will be done. He said it's going to be done. So look, and the best thing, I guess, even more exciting, is that like apparently he's turned down AC Milan as well. He's turned down and said, "No, I don't want to play for AC Milan." They asked, I'll try and find that deal, but anyway, that bid last night was actually true. So it turns out City weren't taking the piss of it. According to this fella, Tanzili, he's from. I think he's from, a massive journalist. And this fellow, Hugo Guillemot, is also a massive journalist. City made a €22.5 million offer, likely verbal, for Cherki, which equates to a clause that was established last summer between the player and the French club. A clause that is now contested by Lyon, and a fee they have no intention of accepting. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it was a gentleman's agreement type thing where, like Kane thought he could leave for 100 million, but it was never actually a contract, so they went, nah, not really. And Kane was like, well, you said I could. Maybe it's that kind of thing, But either way, it's very obvious. Like, look, if it was a gentleman's agreement and they wanted 22 million, I'm sure it'd get done for 40 million euros. That makes sense, just in a sort of complimentary sense. But either way, so City weren't taking the piss with that. There was obviously a tactical thing there. Let me try and find something else as well. But it was clear to me that there's a lot to this and a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. And that City know what they're doing here. But like, he's an absolute demon, like truly remarkable footballer. And he's just said to that Manchester City. He's chosen Manchester City and he wants to go. Like, what the hell? Absolute absurd. I'm going to try and find the quote as well about AC Milan. Yes, it's getting done. Music to my ears. Look, they're going to make it. They're going to make it work. It's just intelligence, man. Absolute intelligence. And this guy, by the way, I love it. This coach here, this massive coach, who is. There we go. So this is guy. He's a assistant coach, like a professional scout. This fella, and he said, while his attacking teammates shine through their explosive pace, Cherki stands out with his football intelligence, exquisite technical quality on both feet. The new Zidane, the new Zidane. 86 Longo. Okay, 86 Longo. I'll find it. 86_Longo. Thank you so much. Who said that? Flaws, thank you very much, my friend, in the chat. So here, what has he said? So, I've got a Mario Kart theme comment. Yeah, I got a Switch too, by the way. Of course I did. What a day. So, apparently, what's Mancado? Is that a translation error? Is that something to do with? Apparently, that's AC Milan either way. AC Milan tried to start negotiations with Cherki last week, but the players committed to Manchester City. So that's the other rumour going around that people have said that other clubs have approached him, but he's going to go, no, I'm going to Manchester City, which is so exciting because I watched that cameo tonight. And I don't know if you the guys are the same. I got is there Viana? Probably is, yeah. He's the director of football. Okay, Mancado's the director of football. I got very nervous thinking, shit, what if everyone else decides, fuck it, let's go for Cherki too, and Barca and Real Madrid come in for him because he's majestic. But it sounds like he's a man of his word. It sounds like he spoke to Guardiola and said, yeah, I want to play for you. It sounds like he wants to be a young De Bruyne. The next De Bruyne, step into those shoes there and get given that, freedom to be the superstar that he could be. It sounds like, look, he said yes to City. Real would turn him maybe, I don't know, brother. They've got too many players, I would say. I think they've got too many players, Real Madrid, but we've got him. I think we've got him, and I cannot wait, man. I can't wait. Check whose account it was, man. You on about me? But either way, yeah, this is ridiculous. He's Marcel saying he was had his doubts, but now he's a believer. Look, man, absolutely fearless, like a true superstar. I think he's better than Wirtz. He's not better than Wirtz, but he is better than Wirtz, and he's not. Okay. Who's explains it perfectly? Okay, I'll go over to there. Yeah, I never know what I've got on the search, so I always change the tab just in case. I've got nothing dodgy. It's just more I have a search things that are relevant to my life, if that makes sense. Okay, so here we go. This is mad. Yeah, Romano copy and pasting his tweet. So here we go. The reason why City sent a £22.5 million bid for Cherki. This is really interesting. So it says, basically they offered £22.5 million, which is the amount that was previously agreed as his release price with Lyon, kind of like an unofficial release clause since those aren't allowed in France. So yeah, basically, it was one of those gentlemen's agreements. Twist is Lyon had already rejected a £22.5 million offer done a few months ago. Now they're saying the clause is only valid once, meaning it might not apply anymore. But they also haven't paid the £3 million penalty they're supposed to pay Cherki to block a valid offer at that price. So it's kind of a legal grey area right now. City made that exact offer, hoping to take advantage of that agreement, and they're also trying to wrap up the personal deal with Cherki himself. They're clearly in a strong position, but some small details still need to be sorted between the player, Lyon, and the club lawyers before it can be finalised. That is messy. That sounds very messy. Yeah. I'm sure that'll get done. I might have to disappear, by the way. I think please go down, Ruben. My son's staring. Sorry, I've got to be quiet for a second. I'm going to talk a bit quiet because I don't want to wake Ruben up because Nicola's in bed. So I'm going to talk a bit quiet. Is that all right? You're going to get some Stephen ASMR. But yeah, it looks like it's very complicated. And so City aren't taking the piss. There's illegal, I don't know, maybe it is legal, maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's one of those things where I think this is going to get done. Cherki wants to come to Manchester City. City want him. I think Lyon probably accepted that he's going. It'll get done. Do you know what usually happens? City will sweeten the deal. They've offered, £22.5 million. They'll probably say, we'll go to 27.5. Add another few million onto it, to make it they'll pay that $3 million penalty. That's what happens. When clubs just sweeten the deal. It's like how apparently City offered a little bit more for the Zuma Bar thing, apparently, when he was at a release clause, just to sweeten the deal, They're not afraid to do that if he keeps relationships good. So yeah, look, I expect this is look, I can't wait for him. I am impossibly excited. I don't think I've ever been as excited for a footballer joining City, full stop. I didn't know how good De Bruyne was, so I wasn't excited. I know how good. No, Aguero was probably it for me, actually. Aguero was the most excited I've been for a signing because I knew how good he was. But for a long time, this is easily the most exciting transfer. I think he's £100 million player. I'm not exaggerating. But for some reason, Haaland was up there too. But I think Haaland was going to be sensational. I was buzzing. But I think it's the way that he's like this. Okay, Messi, actually. Yeah, Messi was it. It was definitely Messi and Haaland. But I think this is weird. This is like... Haaland, I was excited for brutal, clinical brilliance. For this, I'm excited for magic. Like, I feel like we've got a guy who could be like seen as the way that everyone talks about, fucking Hazard and De Bruyne and Messi, and I know there are different levels there, but you know what I mean by that. People, I can't remember how excited I was for Kaka, to be honest, mate. I probably was very excited, but it was a long time ago. I'm a lot greyer since then. I can't remember this level of giddiness. I'm very giddy. I'm really giddy. Like, genuinely, just insanely giddy. By the way, it said says Steve married to the game, nearly 11 p.m. Give him the update. I've got to give Nicola the credit for this. And Nicola's getting to bed. I went, oh my god, that Cherki guy's confirmed it. And she went, you've got to do a video then. I went, I should do a video, shouldn't I really? So Nicola literally reminded me. So I was getting into bed. And she said, go and do a video. I was like, oh, this is a good shout. And the wife there. So you've got to give Nicola the credit, Besser. But I don't know. Look, I'll be honest with you. Look, you want to watch people who do magic things in football. You want to watch people who can make the impossible seem possible. And Rayan Cherki is that kind of footballer. He's a special talent. He is exceptionally gifted, technically magnificent, technically one of the best players you'll ever see in terms of football ability. Doesn't mean he'll be one of the best players ever, but in terms of pure football excellence, his touch, his weight of passing, just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. So Liverpool fan in the chat here, by the way, which I really admire this honesty here. He said, Liverpool fan here, Cherki's slightly better offensively, but Verts a pressing demon, better defensively. Cherki better value for money though. I think you're bang on, to be honest, mate, there. I think one thing I will say, I think Verts is more complete in terms of like being ready, because I think Verts has played at a higher level, had better coaching. He can press. He's much more suited to the modern game in terms of his pressing, probably slightly more dynamic in terms of his pace and all that kind of stuff. So he's more suited to the modern game. But I think Cherki, and I don't think this is a slight on Verts, who's a genius on the ball too, but I think Cherki's just one of one, really. I think his touch is brilliant. He's just absurd level in terms of like vision. But Verts is incredible too, don't get me wrong. But for the value, obviously, Cherki is better value for me. I don't think that's even controversial, to be honest. Look, even if you argued that Verts is better, if he's 120, he's still a £90 million player, Cherki. We're just getting him for a third of the price. So, offensive cards, I actually really appreciate that chat, mate. Very honest of you. I think you're right as well. I think, but either way, I think we're both going to be very happy. I think Verts is going to be cracking at Liverpool, and I think this guy's going to be great at Man City too. Cherki, I really truly believe is like potential Ballon d'Or level if it goes well. Oh, just so good, man. So good. Like, did you see the quality? Like, and Lewis, I didn't watch the whole game. No, Lewis was asking a few times. I didn't watch the whole game. I watched the compilation afterwards. To be honest, I was installing my Switch too. So I was setting that up and transferring all the files over. I didn't even realise they were playing, and I came out and I've watched the details afterwards. I watched the all the like the compilations and all that kind of stuff. Just ridiculous. Like, he's got the vision that De Bruyne has, and obviously very different and maybe not quite as good. But De Bruyne just plays these passes that no one else sees, and he's already doing that, man. It's ridiculous. Like, just immense technical ability. The goal, phenomenal goal. Like, ridiculous ability. That the volley on his left foot. Disbelief, man. I'm just watching a compilation right now. I'm gonna explain everything. It's a 2-minute compilation. So immediately he gets the ball. Plays a nice reverse pass. Lovely little pass. Simple little pass, give and go. Another one. So here he gets the ball now. He's turned towards the area. He does his little famous drag back, give and go 1-2 thing, and nearly dribbles past the Spanish defence. Doesn't come off. But his compilation is great. Another nice little touch, flick to opposition member. Gets the ball back. Drifts inside. Plays a beautiful through ball, which leads to someone hitting the post. I think it might have been Warney. But either way, a great little through ball. Then another beautiful through ball down to the channel to pick out Elise, I think, on the right. Just ridiculous stuff. Just great pass the first time. Lovely. And watching the compilation. Another one where he gets the ball, dinks inside a couple of players, wins a free kick. Now the goal. Stupid. Right-footed, touch up in the air. Left-footed, absolute thunder bastard. I wish I could show you this, but I don't get my channel's copyright strikes. But his goal is of the highest quality. Like, it's a bouncing ball, so he just controls it up in the air and takes it first time. What a goal. Now another one where he just dribbles down the touchline, keeps the ball, gets the foul and draws it. Grealish-esque drawing a foul there. Another great little scooped pass to Olise. Keeps the ball always. Beautiful ball in behind. I think it was Olise again, which leads to a goal. Great ball in behind to create an own goal. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then this, another little... He's on the left, he's on the right, he's everywhere, basically. This is a talent and a half. And this is on a pitch full of brilliant players, by the way. A young Ali bin Arbi, yeah, but with more skill, Hazard mixed in. And then his assist as well. A beautiful dinked Messi-esque cross to the back post and a header. Just easy, man. I can't believe how good he is. I didn't see his free kick. What was his free kick? It's not in the compilation I'm watching. So good, guys. Like, I'm watching all this stuff. He's a chance creation machine. Oh, ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I think he's going to be a 10, you know. I think he's going to be playing alongside Haaland. You know, De Bruyne has been playing alongside Haaland, basically. I think he's going to get that role. Was it Gusto? I don't know who it was, sorry. I'm just watching from a distance. But either way, it was a beautiful... I'm watching a tiny little vision. I'm not sure who it is. But either way, the free kicks were bad, were they? Okay, well, I'll let him off with the free kicks. Who cares, man? Essentially created 2 goals and scored. Beauty as well. It's been reported 41 million agreed medical on Tuesday. Who's reporting that, B? Either way, look, this is... Imagine Guardiola sat at home watching that, man. He would be buzzing. Stupid footballer. Absolutely stupid footballer. And he's going to be a City player. He is the dopamine signing. I saw someone ask on Twitter, like, who's going to be the dopamine signing? And to me, this is the fella. You're like, guys, by the way, please give the video a like and please subscribe. And once again, you know, like, if you want to do me a massive favour, I've done so many videos for you guys. I've done like 5 videos today alone. If you want to help support the channel, download OneFootball. It'd be massively appreciated. It's in the pinned comment right now on the live video. It's in the description of this video. It'll be in the pinned comment after the video's gone live. Do it. Help support the channel. Download OneFootball. All you got to do is click and download it. If you don't like it, uninstall it. But just downloading it, clicking it would be massively appreciated. Please put your hand up in the chat if you've done it, by the way. And also consider subscribing as well. Give it like 500 people watching, like 100 likes. Come on, we could do better. Thank you so much, Usman. Usman's got it again. Look at Usman in the chat there. Delete it just to reinstall it. That's my man. That's it. These things help, by the way. They really do. They massively help, these little actions to help your favorite creators. You know, we try and do our best for you. Once again, yeah. Oh, Camille, my man, absolutely. Thank you so much, mate. But I can't wait for this signing. I can't wait for this season. I went big, in February saying that I feel like we're going to win the league. I think we are. I saw this. I saw, this clip of Ornstein saying he feels like, everyone's talking about Liverpool. He said, well, what about City? If Reinders clicks alongside Rodri and Cherki's brilliant and Foden finds his form. This is Ornstein saying that. I agree, man. I agree. Then you've got, Marmouche, you got Oscar Bob, you got Doku Savino. Oh, hi Andy. How you doing, mate? You okay? Yeah, but then you've got all these other people. Like we've got ait-nouri coming in as a technical marvel. Reinders is probably one of the most gifted midfielders in world football right now as well. A complete midfielder. You can do everything. Look, just come on, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I cannot wait to see how it goes. A fella I follow, Darren, on Twitter, he sort of just outlined the team I expect it to be as well. Here's the team he thinks it'll be. But this is the team I expect to see. Maybe it won't be Nunes. I don't know who it'll be. It'll be some... Look at that. I love 2 ex-Wolves fullbacks there. Yeah. And then that Mullock, that was wrong earlier. That was City Extra getting a bit too giddy. They misquoted an article where he said they expect it to be done for this, not that it was done, and they said it had been done. So they were wrong about that earlier, mate. I actually did a video earlier. I unlisted it because it was unlisted it because it wasn't right. So because I didn't want to mislead people. But yeah, basically, this is what I expect, something like this, which is ridiculous. I mean, I think it should be Kusanov as well. I'd have Kusanov in there because I think his pace is going to be brilliant. But look, you get Foden back in form. Marmoush cutting in. Livramento, I think he's brilliant. Livramento, I really rate him. I think he could be. He's a physical, brilliant one-on-one defender for fullback, and I think if we're going to have ait-nouri on one side, that would be great for me. I think he could be, trained into a Walker-esque kind of player. I saw this guy on Twitter, but this is what I expect it to be as well. Foden will find his form again. Foden will love playing with Cherki and Reinders and Rodri and Marmoush when he gets his phone, and he'll love playing with ait-nouri. Vardiol at centre back. Oh, that to me is ridiculous. Versus brilliant. But I genuinely think we need Cherki more than Verts. I really, truly believe that. I think we need to find our joy again. I think Manchester City, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put it why I think Cherki is better for the Verts. Verts is German efficiency wrapped up in a beautiful, brilliant playmaker. Verts is fantastically efficient. He's great. He's skillful. He's really good at pretty much everything. He's a cracking player, He's brilliant. He's a fantastic number 10. But Cherki is a magician. Cherki is... He's sort of like when you dream of a footballer, he is a caricature of a footballer. When you see these, when you see like an animated avatar of someone playing football, and I can't explain it. Say, for example, if this sounds really mad, but you know what I mean by this. If they were to put a footballer in Fortnite and they did an animation for him doing all these flicks and tricks, and which is never like what real life football is. That's what Cherki actually is, if that makes sense. He's like a street player. He's the kind of guy where he does do all those flicks. He does Ronaldinho-esque. He does do the flicks. He does do the tricks. He does light up a stadium. He's too good to be true. A FIFA player, an animated over-exaggeration, a caricature of a football player, but in real life, while also being really effective. And that's the thing for me. I think City need that more than they need Verts. Like, Verts is closer to Foden in terms of like stylistically, in terms of like being ultra efficient, very modern take on the number 10. I know he's definitely better right now, Verts, in terms of form, but Cherki is very different. Cherki is special, and I think we need right now more than anything. I think City need more than anything this magic, because our football has become very sterile. It's become very slow. It's become very predictable. And I think with De Bruyne moving on, I think City have needed someone who's going to be that spark, that light in the dark, that just unpredictability. He's insanely two-footed. I think the two-footedness is needed as well. I don't think Verts is anywhere near as two-footed as Cherki is. And I think the two-footedness, especially given the fact that City play against such ridiculous... Look, see, the low blocks are ridiculous, and the two-footedness helps there. But what I was going to say, I think I was thinking about, when you are literally, when there's a wall in front of you full of athletes who are incredibly well organised and they're great footballers, what you need really is you need inspiration. You need a genius. And I can't really think of anyone available right now who fits that more than Cherki. We need someone who's going to lift up everyone else by trying the stupid, by trying the spectacular, by trying the De Bruyne pass that no one else sees, by trying things that inspire and bring out. There's street footballers in Marmoush. There's a street footballer in Phil Foden. There's a street footballer in Reinders with his skill, and Doku and Savinho and Oscar Bob. These players are street footballers. They are trained in very modern footballers, in Echeverry too. They're trained, brilliant footballers. They are. But they've also got a bit of magic to them. It's gone because the football's gone very, it's gone slow. It's gone, what's the word? It's gone prosaic. It's not poetic. It's gone prosaic. It's slow. It's predictable. They need someone who's going to just play his game and be absolutely fearless. So I think we need him more than we need Verts. And Verts is brilliant. But I think that joy, that pure joy of football brilliance, I think if you asked 100 kids if they would prefer to be in the dream world Verts or Cherki, I guarantee you, if you got them to watch them, they'd rather be Cherki. And that ultimately, and I say kids for a reason, because I think kids understand the essence of what football is in an unpoisoned sense compared to us. We are a lot more, we're older, a lot of us, and we look at, does he press hard? Where's he going to fit in the system? We talk about all these bullshit that adults talk about because we're so conditioned in modern football, where I feel, no, Verts is brilliant. He's a great player, he is, but I'm not disrespecting Verts. I've not said anything disrespectful to Verts at all. You've just listened to me the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I talked about how great he is, but I'm talking about what Cherki is in terms of, yeah, Verts is a cracking player, but Cherki's just otherworldly, basically. And that's the thing is, I feel, he's what you dreamed of being in a playground. Just because they do the flicks, they embarrass people. They do the drag backs and they do the what's it called, the rainbow flicks. Like, you'd never see Florian Wirtz do a rainbow flick over someone's head. That's Ronaldinho territory, and that's not to say that's not like. Look, if Wirtz is Iniesta, Cherki's Ronaldinho, if that makes sense. And that's not to say that that's still a massive. Wirtz is like, Iniesta is not doing rainbow flicks or anything like that, but Iniesta was a genius. He's more like that level but I think that you get either Ronaldinho or Iniesta, you're buzzing, aren't you? Let's be honest. I'm not saying he's robotic. He's not. He isn't robotic. I haven't said robotic once, but I'm saying he's not flicks and tricks and magic. He's more gliding, dribbling, and great. He's very good that way. But do you know what I mean by that? It's a different take on it. Like, he's not full on flair. He's brilliant, but he's not full on flair, and I think City need the flair. That's what I'm saying. I think the flair is good for City because it's different playing styles. Yeah, it's just, I think, yeah, I'm not criticising him. Anyone knows me, I'd be buzzing with either. Value for money though, I don't know, man. I'm so excited. I can't believe we're gonna get. I can't believe we're gonna get Wirtz for about 30 million. Sorry, Cherki for about 30 million. ait-nouri for 33 million, so they're 60 something, and then 45ish for Reinders, like 110 million for the three of them. That's cheaper than what you're gonna get for Wirtz. It's ridiculous. It's incredible business. It's aggressive. It's direct. It's functional. It's perfect. It solves so many of our problems. You got Viana and Cherki, they're working together. Viana's cooking. He's getting all the credit here, rightfully so. Look, I think he's almost destined to go out on a high here, Cherki Brigenstein. But I can't wait. I can't wait for it. I think we're in for a special few months, and I can't wait to see him in the Club World Cup. I expect tomorrow we'll hear a lot of movement on this. I think that that release clause stuff is probably true, and they're going to try and work it out. But we will see, guys. I'm probably going to leave it here because it's late. Once again, download the OneFootball. I think there'll be more transfers after the Club World Cup. I agree. I think they'll get these three done for now. I think we'll play those, and I think we'll try and sort the squad out afterwards. I think the Club World Cup will be a bit of a reckoning for some of the players when they realise they're not going to play much. And someone said, "Oh, why has it been confirmed?" Anyone just joining, by the way? Basically, I said Rayan Cherki. The title is Rayan Cherki confirmed City because he has, and I'll just show you the quote once again if you don't know. Here's the quote once again from Rayan Cherki. He said, where's it gone? He said, Rayan Cherki said, "Yes, it's getting done, but you already know, man, sir. Everybody knows. But there's still a game to play. Now we have to enjoy it and give everything. But after that, you'll be done." So he said, everyone knows where I'm going. Like, essentially, we all know it. Everyone knows it's City. Where's your super chat mention, Halvard? I didn't even notice it, mate. I'm so sorry, pal. Oh, there we go. Look, to be honest, mate, the only thing I would say is, like, you've got a sort of there's a sort of derogatory, pretty grim pun in there, mate. But I'm not going to say there's a slightly grim pun in there, my friend, that I won't go near because it touches on a pretty, a shameful period of German history that they don't want to talk about, and I'm going to respect that, because there's a cracking country, Germany. But as you said, 150 million for Wirtz and 30 for Cherki. Viana is cooking. Yeah, absolutely is, my friend. Look, I think it's going to be like 120 million probably in the end, 125 million pounds for Wirtz and 30, like literally best part of 80, 90 million less for Cherki. Absolutely brilliant. Halvard, Conteg, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. But you can respect why I probably didn't want to read that out on on just put that on the screen because come on. Yeah, I can't wait. City have agreed a deal for 5.5, says Beast. By the way, that Mullock stuff was wrong earlier. It's all right, Halvard. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all good, mate. I know you sort of kind of thing you put on football Twitter, but I'm not going to put it on here. I won't read puns based around that stuff, if that makes sense. Not that I know you don't mean any harm. I get it. It's just it's kind of joke people make all the time with them, mate. So don't take it personally. I won't take it personally. I can't get it over it. No, to be fair, Mullock didn't do anything wrong in Mullock's defence. I found that article earlier, so obviously City Extra got it wrong, I think, to be honest. So City Extra put this, saying City have agreed terms of a deal for Lyon's Rayan Cherki at around 35 million. Tired. And the players expect to undergo medical over the next few days. So I went and looked for it, and it doesn't say that. It said both will arrive at the Etihad in deals worth around 35 million, also expected to undergo medicals in the next few days. Like, that's a guess. It's not a prediction. Expected to undergo medicals. Both will arrive. It's not like it's been done. So I think the City actually got ahead of themselves a little bit there, you know. But either way, I think it's going to happen. And I can't wait to see how it goes. I'm going to leave it there because it's 35 minutes and it's 11:15 and I'm knackered. But we are getting a superstar footballer, a true superstar footballer who's going to do wonderful things. Once again, please consider giving the video a like. Please consider subscribing if you are a City fan. I've done so many videos. How many videos have I done over the last few days? Should we have a look and work it out? I don't even know where to start over the past week or two. Let's have a look. I'll just go on the channel. So one's been taken down as well because it was misinformation. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, 5. And there's also a 6th video. It's a pre-recorded video as well. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos in the past 7 days. So averaging 2 videos a day there, guys. And there'll be more to come. So you're getting plenty of videos here, all the updates. So once again, please consider subscribing. It'd be massively appreciated. You're all legends. In a bit. Oh God, Livermental would be great as well, wouldn't he? Bye bye. Love you all loads. See you tomorrow for the Here We Go probably. Bye bye.